First, I have clove tea. Clove tea. Clove tea with basil seed. I have four boiled eggs. They actually marinate. 4 boiled eggs, 1 whole avocado with a little bit of shoyu, and broccoli. This is how I'm gonna break my fasting, intermittent fasting. I practice intermittent fasting every day. Every day. Today was 20 hours. So I'm gonna eat now. I usually eat a little late. I'm eating now because I'm gonna go to the office. And yeah, I will be working till later. So let's just eat now. Even when I'm not too hungry, but yeah. I don't want to bring food to the office. I'm so glad you guys love it. Hi, Pink. In a treadmill. Oh, your new treadmill is coming. Pink broke her treadmill. I think she was trying to do the size walk. And now she got a new one. That's exciting. You see, it's marinade. I'm addicted to eat eggs like this because, to be honest to you, I'm not really big fan of eggs. This is a proof for you that you should not just eat what you want. You have a good news, Paulina? Tell me more. You're skinny. You just ate a cake? Okay, yes, but keep eating. Wow, that's amazing. Paulina said on YouTube. She's like, Mari, I was 110 kilos. Oh, well, no, 104. And now she's 94. Celebrate, yo. Let's celebrate. Even if you don't eliminate any pounds, just for you don't put in anything, it's good. It's a reason to celebrate. Broccoli. So I was looking the comments. You guys want the whole name? You guys don't want a nickname? Don't want a BB? You don't want an NN? You want me to say the whole thing? No neck, big back. Okay, you asked for. So you guys handle it. Guys, defend me when people be like, she's so toxic. This girl is so toxic. Okay, no nickname. Thank you. God bless you. So, if you're new here, my name is Mariana. One of my God sent me here to the world to help people to be more healthy, to help the big backs, to help the double chins, to help the no necks. This is one of my missions. I am a fat police. And yeah, if you really want to change your life, stay here. For real. I'm gonna call you out by promise. Come from place, from love. Mari, how you so passionate about the topic? Honey, I'm scared to be fat myself. As you guys see, I work every day to keep my body fit and healthy. And as I said before, it's not just about be skinny, it's who you become to have a fit and healthy body. The discipline, the habits, how you respect yourself. No, honey, don't be scared. This is a lifestyle we practice. Mari, how long this is gonna last? Forever. That's how I'm gonna live for the rest of my life. I die, the last day I die, I make sure I die as healthy as possible and skinny. No, I don't want to die fat either. I didn't born fat. I didn't born fat. I born a normal baby. I was not gigantic. Why I will spend my whole life being big? Thank you. Oh boy. So this is another thing. I'm not gonna tell you, don't tell me your weight and ask me, Marty, this is good or not. You should know. The best way for you to find out is for you to go in front of the mirror. Go in front of the mirror, remove all your clothes, be naked. Not even a small bikini. I used to say small bikini, but no, naked. Be naked in front of the mirror and you're gonna see the reality. You're really gonna see the face. That's what I do. Sometimes I'm like, you guys see me on clothes and I'm like, I'm skinny. And then I look myself naked. I'm like, okay, not really. That's literally is the best reality check. Look yourself in the mirror. And the biggest secret to be fit is put the fork down. I know people hate when I say that, put the foot down, eat less, but it's not the secret. Honey, you can spend all day at the gym, but if you eat wrong, if you eat junk food, if you eat badly, if you're eating too much, you're not gonna be fit. Use chopstick to help you to, taking your time. Don't put too much food in your mouth. I cut my headband, yesterday because it's growing, but now I'm getting used to. So, yeah. And do it over again. Yes, I eat the okra as well. Okra is high calories, but also it's a lot of benefit, That's where a lot of the benefit of the eggs. I don't know if I'll finish the 4 eggs because I'm actually not too hungry. I don't usually eat this early. I usually eat later. But when I'm full, I'll stop. Which book you should read first? Buy Unseen Wars. Unseen Wars is going to help you to understand the patterns you are in, like your emotion patterns, as a dialogue between you, your mind, and your subconscious. For example, the majority of the people want to be healthy and fit. They have willpower, but willpower is not enough. If you don't understand why you keep go back to the pattern, like to the whole cycle of binge eating your emotions, if you don't understand what hold yourself back, you're not gonna do it for a long time. You're gonna follow a diet for a couple weeks or even months. You might even get skinny, but you're not gonna be able to keep up. You're not gonna be able to do it in a long term. And nobody's here binging food because you addicted food. You are binging your emotions. It's emotional. Until you understand that, you're gonna go back. Why? Your mind and your subconscious, they love certainty. They love familiarity. What is familiarity? Every time you feel uncomfortable, every time you want some dopamine, every time you feel... Some people eat when they bored, when they sad, when they stressed, when they lonely, when they happy. They always go for food. It's the easiest way to distract ourselves. When you learn how to sit with the feeling, sometimes you don't have to do anything. Sometimes your emotions need movement. The more you sit here, everything's stuck. The more you're on the couch, the more you're just scrolling, everything's stuck. Move, walk, Stop overthink. Start taking action. The reason you overthink is because you're not doing. It's one thing I don't have no time to do is overthink. Because I have so much to do. Start doing something, you're gonna stop overthink. How do I gain weight? Honey, the focus here is how you can lose weight. But of course, the same way I tell you to put the fork down to lose the weight, you eat more to gain weight. That's, it's obvious. Yeah, the book name is Unseen Wars. Or you can start with Identity is Your Nerve System Decision. Each one is going to be good for you to start. And get the 48 Laws to Skinny Forever too. Both are on the link in the bio. You can go and get it. Somebody say, Mariana, it's okay to somebody take GLP-1. I mentioned this before, guys. I'm not against. Only thing I'll tell you to anybody who's gonna do any weight loss drug is for you to learn how to eat, for you to learn how to regulate your emotions. Because if you don't, the second you stop taking the medicine, you're gonna put the weight back. The medicine helps you, but don't go what causes you to big. People are not big because they are eating. Just like they're not, they have to go what causes you to eat. And what causes you to eat is your emotions. If you don't regulate your nerve system, if you don't regulate your emotions, you're not gonna stop eating. The second you stop taking the medicine, you put the weight back. So only thing I'll tell you, if you're gonna do weight loss drug, it's learn how to deal with your emotions. Regulate your nerve system. That way, when you stop, you already shift your identity. You're not gonna be back to the old habit. Go look for the people who say they take these medicines. They like, the second I stop, I start gaining weight. That's why I rather just close my mouth, because that is something I can do for the rest of my life. One of way to regulate your nerve system, one very simple way is slow down. Slowing down is so powerful. The second you be more mindful, more intention, more present, you're more aware. It's literally, if you're eating, don't do what I'm doing here. Don't put your phone, don't have distraction. The best way to have your meals is literally sit down, romanticize your meal time. Sit down, make your table, sit with the nice posture, take your time, bring the food up to you. The food come to you. You're not gonna chase the food. I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna make it easy. Some people literally put the head, like some people, even they have no neck, they bring the neck right down here and like, no, honey, we don't do that, please. Not even in your house. It's not about anybody watching. The second you hold yourself when you're private, some people I see them eating in a restaurant, I imagine how they eat in private. Yeah, it's not even about manners, it's just regulation. Every time you act too fast, give the impression of desperation. Who are desperate? Who are scared? We don't need to be scared. We can trust life. Okay? Remember, poor people, tap. All the poor people, tap the life. Send love. Rich people, send money. Why, Mari? Because I'm materialistic. I love money. Mm-hmm. Good. Intermittent fasting every day. I practice intermittent fasting every day. Don't forget about clove tea. Why, Mari? You need to drink all those tea, okra water, clove tea. This is help me fat today. You're fat today or being fat? How long you been fat? Yeah. Don't cry. Actually, it's okay to cry. Cry. Here's the thing. When you feel like desire to cry, I want you to cry on a treadmill. I want you to cry on your walk. I want you to cry praying. I want you to cry reading a book. Cry. Don't hold your cry. It's crying. It's probably help you to lose all the water retention you say you have it. At least a little bit you lose it. Stop blaming water retention. You have fat retention. You don't have water retention. You have a fat retention, double chin retention. That's what you have. This is cilantro. I put cilantro at the top. It's easy for us. It's easy for us to face reality. I find like it's way easy to just be like, you know why? That's the reality. That's how it is. For example, something. Why disconnect? YouTube keep disconnect. Mari, have any tips for fasting? Yes. A lot of drink. I drink a lot of tea when I'm fasting. When I'm too hungry, let's say, I don't usually do fasting with basil seed or chia seeds. But if I'm extremely hungry, I'll put a little bit if I don't want to break the fast. And that breaking the fast a little bit, but the calories on a basil seed is very minimal. So if you really train yourself to fasting, you might put a little bit of basil seeds in your tea or in your water, and it's okay, until you get used to. Put a little bit of salt in your water as well, helps. With the salt's gonna prevent you from getting a headache. The salt's gonna help you from. Thank you, Marilyn. God bless you. Some drink. Thank you. So the salt's gonna prevent you from getting your blood pressure drop. I was about to binge. Don't do it. Don't do cool with you. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You're gonna binge. You're gonna have the problem you have it, and on top you're gonna be big. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. I broke up. I'm gonna binge. Now you're gonna be single and fat. I'm broke. I'm gonna binge. Now you're gonna be broke and fat. You know what I mean? It's like least, it doesn't matter what problem you're gonna have in life, least be fat. Least, for example, I tell you guys are gonna laugh, but it's so true. A couple of weeks, my brother was in intense care, almost dying. It would be hard on me if I was fat, because I would look at myself and be like, oh, I have all this problem and I'm fat. I got divorced. If I look myself in the mirror, be like, at least I'm skinny. Do you know what I mean? Skinny help you. I face my challenge, my problems way better when I'm fat, because at least I'm not worried about looking myself in the mirror and hate and remind myself that I'm big all the time. People don't want to say that because they're like, oh, this is. Don't talk about this. It's just reality. Some people don't have the courage to verbalize, but it's true. If you want to start intermittent fasting, choose. Choose the time you're going to start eating. Thank you so much, Monica. God bless you. is choose the time you're gonna start eating, and the time is gonna be your last meal. I usually eat between 1 to 5. That's my eating time. If I'm have one meal, I choose around 3 p.m. That's my favorite time. But occasionally when I have things to do, like today, I don't want to work from the house. I already had one call here and I want to get out. So I'm gonna go to the office. So I'm eating here now and I'm gonna go work all day. So that's why I'm eating early. Occasionally I change my schedule, but usually between 1 to 5 p.m. That's my favorite time to eat. I was fat before, yes. I was not gigantic. I was not like, extremely big, but I was chubby. I was 25 pounds more. But remember, I was only 25 pounds, not because I was lucky and I was a bit skinny. No, my whole life I've been obsessed about my body. I never really let it go completely. All the time I get chubby, I was binge for like 2 months and then I would be chubby. Then I would be like, close my mouth, get skinny again. So I never be the type of person to say I don't care. I care. That's why I was able to catch up my body before I get too big. I show you guys, I have a gigantic brother. I have a very big brother. My brother is really big, really fat. I have other family member fat too. Anybody can be fat. Anybody can be skinny. It's about your habit. Stop blaming genetic. If your whole family is fat, it's not genetic. Your whole family are binge. Your whole family are in a pattern of eating their own emotions. For real. Gigantic is crazy. I know it's crazy. But here it is. He's so big. I don't know. I think just say fat is not enough. I have to say gigantic. It's working. Now he's find a way to lose some weight. He had to drop 10 kilos after he almost died. Some people have to go to the extremely to change. Some people have. You guys are I feel like we all experience the same. I don't really like use the word trauma, to be honest. I don't have any trauma. I have experience who make me stronger. Like I see the comment, guys, about my uncle show his pee to me. Some of you guys say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Mary." Yeah, it was it's a weird situation for a 7 years old. But do not affect me because I never really give any meaning to that story. Maybe because end up in not happy, but I end up, punishing him. So did not affect me. I never really see as affecting me emotionally or the way I'll tell you this, I will not trust my kids. If I have kids, I will not trust my kids with nobody. That's one thing I'll tell you. But because I don't have kids, I don't want to have them, so I'm good. But if you do have your kids, watch after them, because there are a lot of people really sick. Hold on. Mariana, last night was my first time brushing your face. Good, honey. Keep doing. In like 1 week, 2 weeks, gonna start seeing results. You're gonna feel your skin more blood, like shining, more hydrated. I love it. I'm Brazilian, guys. I was born and raised in Brazil. So probably maybe because where I'm from, I don't know. My family, we talk like this. We are straight to the point. We are not sugarcoat. We are sugar-free in my house. My whole family is like this. So when you guys see me call my brother gigantic right there in his face, honey, this is normal between us. I know some people like literally sensitive. Oh my God, I'll be like crying or whatever. It didn't. If they call this a bullying or whatever, it's obese. Obese is better. If I say obese, I tell you, for you to change, you only change when, why you remember some situation in your life. Why you remember. Do you remember the first outfit you put in to go to school? You probably don't. But you remember when somebody don't invite you for the party at the high school, right? You do. You need a strong impact emotion for you to decide to change. That's how it worked for me. And I know my video is not for everybody. It's not everybody's gonna handle it. I totally get it, honey. If you like soft spoke, you can go to somebody else's page, not here. Here is like a strong impact emotion, big back, double chin, no neck. Wake up. That's your responsibility. That's your life. That's what I believe. My life, my financial life, my healthy life, it's my responsibility. It's nobody else. You have the life you tolerate. The reason you have the life you have is because you tolerate. Mari, I'm fat. You tolerate being fat. Mari, I'm broke. You tolerate being broke. Mari, people are doing this to me. You tolerate them do that to you. Mari, you hurt my feeling. I'm not hurt your feeling. The only reason I'm hurt your feeling is because you agree with me. If you do not agree with me, you're not going to be hurt your feelings. Because you know I'm telling the truth. That's it. I want you to start looking your life and be like, all right, my financial life, it is what it is because of me. My health life, it is what it is because of me. But I don't say that for you to hate yourself and beat yourself and be so judgmental. I'm saying that because now the second you know it's your responsibility, you know you're not there waiting for nobody come and save to change your life. You know you're the one need to change. You're the one need to take action. You're the one need to decide. And that's it. The second you know it's dependent on anybody, I'm not going to be there waiting. I really want to have a being, so I start exercising instead. Good, go with you. Start moving. That's what your emotions need. Movement. Feel emotion, you sad, walk. You stress, walk. You overwhelm, walk. Move. When you come back, take a deep breath. You see, everything is movement. Deep breath, move. You're moving, you putting oxygen to your brain, to your whole body. Movement. Walk, movement. Drink water. You move. The water is moving inside your stomach, inside your whole body. Everything is movement. Everything, food that are health, they usually move easy into your body. Why I told you guys, take it easy in the gluten. Even if you don't have gluten problem, you need to take it easy in the gluten. Because, for example, if I eat avocado, the avocado go easy, move easy to my stomach. Eat a piece of bread. Do you know what the piece of bread do? The piece of bread stay stuck. They watch what happen when you eat a piece of bread to your gut. They get stuck into your stomach. Everything is health for you. It's movement. Move. Money. Don't be so in a mindset of scarcity with money. You need to let the money flow. If you get your money, you'll be like, this money, it's mine. I'm not gonna give to nobody. This is, honey, it's like you let it go. Let move. You expand. The money come and go. The more you be in a scarcity, money's gonna be scared of you. Money's not gonna come to you. A lot of you guys need to change your mindset around money because you're such in a scarcity that you're so cheap. I'm not gonna give tip to this person because this money's mine. I work so hard. That's why you don't have it. Let it go. For you to have more money, you need to lose the fear of expending. Let me take a deep breath. I'm too passionate. You love my song? Me too. Oh my goodness. I really do. Hold on. Let's put some song. This week I'm gonna put more. You know, but my favorite, I don't know if I have a favorite, but they both, I have 3 songs. Do you listen to them? You are way too pretty to be fat, yep. And if you're born ugly, you cannot be fat either. You're already born ugly. You cannot be broke, and you cannot be fat. It's too much for one person. Choose your struggle. This is like, I listen to this music today because every day I do it. I do like, you know, say mind, you are way too pretty to be fat. If you're born ugly, you cannot be fat either because you already born ugly. Like and ugly, I know people be like, ugly is very perspective. I know, we all know. Like, but some people are ugly. Some people are literally, especially men, because I don't think women can be ugly because we all can, you know, if you don't like your hair, you can change your hair, you can put eyelashes, you can, you know, change literally everything. Usually men's. Some people are ugly. If you're already ugly and top you're gonna be fat and on top you're gonna be broke, that's too much. It's literally tough. Life is very tough when you're fat. If you are ugly and you have a charisma, you can get away with a lot of things, specifically if you are a man, because men, the only job they have is to be respectful and provide and protected. That's all the men need. They can be short, they can be bald, they can be ugly. If they're provided, protecting, know how to treat women, honey, the woman don't care because women are the most compassionate things exist in the world. We can love anything. We can love the most ugliness thing in life. It's the reason I love this saying. I say in the video, and when I was listening, I was like, you know why? That's too much. It's actually too much. That's why I make the music for you, remind you that it's too much. And if your life feels tough, it's probably because you already don't born that cute. Because let's be realistic. For example, myself, you'd be like, Mari, what do you put yourself? I'm beautiful, but I'm not like gorgeous. I can look gorgeous if I put myself together. But I'm born beautiful. But if I be fat, when I was fat, I didn't find myself better when I was bigger. I was like, expend so much time doing my makeup, expend so much time to choose the outfit. I didn't feel it. Now that I'm skinny, I don't do much. I literally just put some outfit, do my hair a little bit of makeup, and I'm ready to find myself beautiful. I don't have to overdo it. So the reality is, if you already don't have much beauty benefit to you, and you on top, you're gonna be big and you're gonna be broke. The life's gonna hit you really hard. So much. We literally choose your struggle. You cannot have three struggle in one person is actually too much. No, guys, I'm not about it. I was a lawyer, I was a real estate, but I did some photo shoot because I love taking photos, but just, for myself. Intermittent fasting every day. And once a month, 72 hours fasting. How do I cook the broccoli? Today I kind of cooked too much. I like them a little crispy. But I put a little bit of coconut oil, garlic. I put also a spinach and a little bit of carrot. So yeah. 3 days once a month, and intermittent fast between 18 to 20, sometimes 24 hours. The song is available on music. It's gonna be soon. I'm gonna looking for the way to put on Spotify, because I did put there, but they put down because they say I need a distributor. I don't know what is that. I need to figure out. Can you do a video giving tips for reducing getting hidden inner tiny fat? Because that's a lot of difference between losing weight and lose fat. Some people look skinny, but they are skinny fat. Yeah, I'll do a video about this. Love you too, honey. I see you guys comment. Sometime when I take time to read, I'll say this. You guys are the best. You guys always make me laugh so hard. You guys are really fun. So I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for understanding my toughness. I know some of you guys love it, but I know some people are like, I don't know. This is kind of aggressive. I know, honey. I know it is. If you can handle it, I'm happy you stay. Mari, how do you lose 25 pounds? I weigh 164 and I want to be 130. So I'll tell you what is my biggest change. When I was 25 pounds bigger, I was snacking all day. First of all, I was not eating healthy meals. I mentioned this before. I get lucky and blessed. My parents was very strict, so I do not grow up with a taste for junk food. Like I don't like. It's not even before I being strict. I don't like pizza. I don't like ice cream. I don't like desserts. So that was never my problem. My problem was eating too much. I was binging fruits. I was binging when I make my meals. I was like making my meals for 3 days, and I was eating the meals I have for 3 days in 1 day. Salmon, broccoli, all the healthy food. So I was binging healthy meals. I managed to get big eating health. It's so easy. Calories is calories. Do you know what I mean? So what I did when I realized, I was like, that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna cut off all the snack completely. I cut off completely. I stopped snacks. I used to eat 5 different fruits every day. I cut to 1. Now I have 1 fruit a day. Before it was 5. During the day, I would be snacking on them. So back in the days when I was 25 pounds more, I started walking 10 miles. Mad is a lot. I know it's a lot, but I was so desperate. I was literally so upset because I never saw myself that big, and I'll be like, I can't keep. I can't look myself in, because I was so stressed about it. Take a little time. I didn't see much result in the first month. I find my face a little less bloated, but I didn't see much. the second I let it go, so intermittent fasting, cut off completely the processed food, literally focus on whole food, protein, veggies, you know, low carb. When I eat high carb, it will be like sweet potato, quinoa, like a health carbs, not just eating carb for not intentionally. Or occasionally I eat rice, but not occasionally. It's not something I cook rice in my house, sweet rice. I cook sweet potato, I cook quinoa, and I changed completely. The first month I didn't see much result. And then I was reading more about regulate my nerve system, why I was stressed. And the second your body is afraid, the second your body is through stress, your body hold on fat for protection. Your body feels safe with the extra fat. That's why it's so easy for him to hold when you stress. That's why I tell you guys, it's attached to the habits, not to the outcome. I know you want to be skinny overnight. I know you want to be skinny fast, but it's way better for you to do. You'd be like, this is my lifestyle. I'm going to give time for my body to catch up. That's what I did. I talked to my body. I apologized to my liver. I apologized to my stomach for me to make him bigger. I apologized to my brain, because when you get bigger, the size of your brain gets smaller. I apologize with my cells. I did like a meeting. I have a meeting with my organs. I talk to everybody. I apologize. And I ask to the liver. I say, liver, burn out the fat. All the extra fat I have, I want you to burn it. And I promise you, from today, I'm going to eat based on nutrition, based to help you guys to function better. I talk to my brain. I say, listen, we don't have to look for food every time I get uncomfortable. I talk to my heart. We are safe. We don't have to look for food for protection. And then you're repeating over again. I still talk to my whole body. You know what I mean? Like when for example, sometimes I feel back pain. All the pain you feel is connected with some emotions. All the pain you have in your body is connected to some emotion. So when I get low back pain, I talk to my back. I'm like, sweetheart, what's going on? What are you trying screaming? What are you trying telling me? What you hold on? I like, dear fear, get out of my back. Leave her alone. It's way spiritual. And I think a lot of people's not going to believe this, but it's that deep. Start talking to your body. What if you are underweight? You just eat. You eat, you're going to put away. That's the simplest thing. Guys, I used to have eyes prescription. My contact used to have prescription. And I start reading about why we have eyes problem. The majority of the people who have eyes problem, there are something in life they don't want to see. The second I read that, I start talking to my eyes. I was like, eyes, what we try avoiding to see. I can handle it. I was like, let's see everything life have to show us. Let's not be afraid. And I keep saying over again, I keep thinking, I keep pretend that I don't have any prescription anymore. I'll be like, I'm so happy and grateful that I have perfect vision. And guess what? In January, when I went to my checkup, I went to my doctor visit. He's like, you don't need prescription anymore. That's why I was like using my contact and was a little uncomfortable. And he's like, it's because you don't need more prescription. So yeah, miracles can happen. Just connect to your body. What is in my plate? Let me show you. Avocado. See? The avocado. Marinate eggs. And a soy sauce. You boil the eggs and you put in a soy short dress. I put it with cilantro. If you have a jalapeno, put it with jalapeno too, because if you like spicy, I like spicy. And broccoli. I'm gonna finish this avocado and this broccoli, and I think I'll save for later or tomorrow because I'm already full. I'm gonna eat because I'm eating early, guys, because I want to go to work from the office. See? Cole say, I lost 5 kilos in 6 days. Wow, girl, you go. Having non-binge. Good job. Keep going. Keep moving. And don't worry about do too fast. You know what I mean? Because whatever you do to lose the weight, you have to keep doing to maintain. You lost 20? Gabi! I'm fasting and I eat very little and I still gain weight instead of losing. Here's the thing, honey. I use stress. Remember what I just mentioned? In the beginning when I was trying to eliminate the weight, I was so stressed about it that every time you're too stressed, your body hold on the fat for protection. Thank you so much, Veruska. So talk to your body. Say, we are safe. Oh, sweetheart, God bless you. Talk to your body. Say, we are safe. Or you don't have to hold on fat for protection. Emily, and Mary Jane. Thank you. Thank you. Thank all my rich people. Veruska. Oh, I love this gift. It's so cute. And poor people, tap. Rich people, tap the wallet. Dublin, God bless you. Thank you. So talk to your body. Say you are safe. It's very important for you to... Oh, your cowboy hat. Thank you. It's very important for your body to feel safe. For you to let it go the way. Gabi. Guys, I gotta be like, why are you like this? I am silly like this in a real life too. When I go out with my friends, we always cracking out, laughing. Life is very serious. You know, we can't take life too serious. You gotta be a little fun. Veruska, oh my goodness, you give me all these gifts. I'm feeling so inspired. Thank you. All right, my rich people. Gabi. Poor, keep top. I gotta bully you financially too. Why am I bully my body, bully my finance? Yes, I have to. Hey, how you say your name, honey? I think Ada, A-D. Forgive me. I'm trying to get better with name pronunciation. Nahula. Can I explain 3 days fasting? Yeah, once a month I do a pray fasting. It's the time where I feel most connected to God. It's way more mentally and emotionally spiritual. Thank you, Janice. God bless you, honey. Nahula. So I find the need to do. Hold on, I need to turn the vent on. I'm getting hot. Oh, way better now. Oh, you asked about the fasting. When I did last month, I fast for 67 hours. And I break my fast. Usually, to something light. Something like this, it'll be a good break for fasting. Like a good fat, a protein, fiber. I do not recommend you break your fast with some heavy food. When you fast, it's very important how you break it. Because if you break with processed food or high carb meals, you're gonna boost your blood sugar, you're gonna speed, and now your blood sugar is gonna be unstable, and it's gonna be more chance for you to binge after you fast. Brawn broth, that's another good idea. Brawn broth is just protein, is health, is light. Brawn broth, eggs, broccoli, avocado, those are options, healthy options for you to break your fasting. Yes, I am Brazilian, man. I'm a 5'8". I'm tall, guys. 5'8", actually 5'8" and a half. I'm almost 5'9". I'm close to 5'9", then 5'8" and a half. So I should say I'm 5'9". And I don't talk about my weight anymore because I learned my lesson. After you be bad, once you learn. Let me eat one more eggs. I think I can eat one more. Brazilian. I born and raised in Brazil, guys, and I started learning English when I was 31. That's why I have this strong accent, and I probably gonna have for the rest of my life. Yeah, in Brazil, unless you went to like a private English school for just learning English, the majority of the people don't speak two language. It's like US. The majority of the people only speak English. It's the same in Brazil. Do I miss Brazil? No. One thing about me I don't miss. It's kind of weird, but I don't miss things. Maybe because I grew up in a boarding school. But yeah, I don't miss my family. I go home. I have amazing time with them, but I don't miss it. I decided to live in US by choice. It was not because I was starving in Brazil. I actually have a very good life. I used to be a lawyer, but love brought me to New York and I decided to stay. So it was literally by choice. I decided to be in New York and I go back to see my family. They come here to visit me. So I don't see reason for me be here. Oh my God, I miss my family. I miss my Brazil. No. Nobody forced me to be here. I came totally by choice and decided to stay. Can I say something in Brazilian? Se eu falo português, vocês não entendem. Portuguese is one of the most beautiful language. I honestly think Portuguese is so beautiful, but I build my audience in English. And do you guys want me to say how are you? Like, let's say if I meet you in Brazil, I'll be like, oi, tudo bem? Meu nome é Mariana. E qual o seu nome? Prazer te conhecer. I think even myself, it's kind of crazy that even myself sometimes I go back to Brazil and listen, I don't speak much Portuguese. I don't have much Brazilian friends because when I moved to US, I was avoiding Brazilians. They say like, I'm Brazilian. I'm like, I'm trying to learn English. Get out of me. I don't want to be friends with Brazilians here. So I don't have much Brazilian friends. I have like three Brazilian friends here. They don't live in New York, so they live in New Jersey. So sometimes we catch up, but I don't speak much Portuguese here. I only speak Portuguese when I talk to my family. So that make me, when I go back to Brazil, it's kind of fun because if I meet somebody that doesn't know me, I'm like, they're like, hi, nice to meet you. Like, in Portuguese. And I'm like, they're like, what's your name? And I'm like, Mariana. And they're like, what? You get used to say my name in English way for the last 9 years, that when I go back home, I'm like saying my name in like American way, and they're like, what? Because in Brazil way you say Mariana. In American way you say Mariana, and I get used to say Mariana. I don't know. I think I like it, Mariana, more than Mariana. Whatever. But my whole family call me Mari, so that's why I tell you. That's why before I used to just put Mari. Yes, I still a lawyer. When you get the bar exam, when you get in Brazil, you call OAB. When you get it, you're gonna have forever unless you do like a crime to lose. I can go back to Brazil and practice law if I want. Yeah, that's eggs. It's marinade eggs. You say you love Brazilian pronunciation? You know, maybe I get used to the American way to pronounce my name. Mariana, Mariana, Mari. I like my nickname too, Mari. That's how my family call me, my friends call me. But I like the full name too. How do I get the eggs marinade? You just put in a soy sauce and leave here for like, I left for 2 hours. You can leave overnight. And you can put a lot, you know, last time I put onions, cilantro, jalapeno. Yeah. Guys, I just say marinate eggs. Marinate! What do you think? I'm not that crazy to eat, you know, the eggs. All right. This is Shane. Oh my goodness. I need to clean. Whatever. Sheen. I get this and the light color as well. Take a picture, guys. I don't know, because I bought this like 3 years ago. And I delete the app from my phone because I was buying a lot of shit. I don't use it, so I literally stopped shopping there. You really have to be lucky to find some quality things. And right now I'm not shopping, I'm not buying, I'm really avoiding polyester. I'm trying for better material, so yeah. But if you take a photo, you probably can look at, you know how you can find, like, look for similar thing. Yeah, this is literally polyester. And honestly, now that I'm more aware, I kind of feel my body, I kind of feel difference when I put a lean, or yeah, I notice, like, it's the confident way fit in your body. What is a BB in Portuguese? BB, big back. It'll be like, how do you say big back in Portuguese? Costas grandes. I don't know. I don't even know the translation for Portuguese. Let me see. Big back. Oh yes, Costas Largas. Costas Largas. That's the translation. Let me finish this. I'm taking too long. I am Brazilian. My nails is Russian manicure. I get them done every 3 weeks or every month. I cannot get away off this, guys, because it's actually a little pricey. I spend almost 200 plus tip is like 230, but plus tip end up being like, can be over 250, 260 for manicure and pedicure, and I like to do both. But if you don't have money, be 3 days fasting and do your nails. It's worth it. Fast for 3 days, get the money, do your nails done. You're gonna be skinny and your nails gonna look good. Yeah, for real. Some of you guys are like, Mara, I cannot afford have organic. No, how about you stop drinking alcohol? I stopped drinking alcohol. I stopped drinking Fiji for 8 years in US. I only drink Fiji. It's like a little less than a year. I stopped drinking Fiji. I bought a water filter, and I'm buying. I spend less money in the water. I have the water filter. I don't drink alcohol anymore. In New York, 1 glass of wine is like $25-$30. It's nothing wrong with Fiji. It's just like I'm avoiding drink water in plastic. Hi Gabby, thank you so much, honey. Okay, now I'm done. I'll save this for another time. Now let me drink my water, and my tea actually is clove tea and basil seed. I can show you guys what is the water filter I have. I like it. Plastic, water in a plastic, that's what I'm avoiding. Because Fiji, they come in a plastic, all this water traveling plastic. I decided to stop. But Fiji used to be my favorite water because of the pH. So now what I do with the eggs, and I put the eggs back here. See? And this you can use again. But here, then I can eat later or tomorrow. Why I eat so slow? The slow you eat, more time you give to your brain to catch up. Yeah. Eat slow. It's the one way for you to regulate your nerve system as well. It's too salty? No, I don't find too salty. But I don't put any salt, My whole food is just the shoyu. And when you buy the shoyu, get the one gluten-free. I bought the gluten-free one. Eat wise, drop a size. Eat slow, be skinny. When you eat too fast, you don't help your stomach. You don't give time for your brain to catch up that she might already fall. I am a therapist, no, and I am a life coach. I have life coach certification. I've been practicing life coach for the last 6 years. I'm a lawyer. I'm not real estate anymore, but I used to be a real estate as well. And yeah, that's the career I've been practicing. But for the last 6 years, as a coach, a mentor, I write books, and I do one-on-one session. Yeah, I brush my teeth at least 5 times a day. I'm obsessed. Not just with brush, but I floss as well. I floss my teeth every time I eat and before I go to bed. I have a toothbrush in my bag. If now I go to the office, I just sometimes I brush my teeth after I drink teas, because I drink a lot of teas. Do I have kids? No, thank God. By choice, I decide not to have kids. Why, Mari? Why you don't want to have kids? A lot of people ask. I don't think you should ask yourself if you want to have kids. Cody, God bless you, sweetie. You should ask yourself if you are capable to fulfill the kids' needs. Can you meet the kids' needs? Financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritual. That's the question you should ask you. Not just you, but your partner as well, your husband. Do you want to just have kids, or you want to have a family? You see how where it's tough with somebody else, and some women, like, they want to be a mother so bad. They even decide to do it by themselves. Not judgment, but you know what I mean? Don't ask yourself if I want to have kids. Ask yourself if you are capable to fulfill the kids' need. I actually believe poor people should be illegal to have child. If you are starving, how are you going to have a kid to starving? If you cannot provide your health for yourself, you're not emotionally stable, how are you going to have a child? Both women and men. Because the kid do not ask to be born. And they are your responsibility. Yes, your life is going to change completely. And what I've been seeing with all those couples who are messed up and decide to just practice sex with no prevention, I don't feel bad for any damn parents who make bad decisions. I feel bad for the child who do not ask to be born and that mess. That's only people I feel bad, because they're so naive. They cannot defend themselves. And a lot of children are out there in a bad situation because they have stupid parents. Parents who should never had a kid because they're not emotionally stable to have a child, because they're not financially stable to have a child, because they're not health stable to have a child. If you're fat, you should not have a child either, because you're not even able to take care of your body. How are you gonna have a child? Lose the weight first. Oh my, but no, I'm sorry. We gotta say it. Poor people, fat people, you should take it easy on to have a child. Unstable people, if you are mentally unstable, you should not have a child even if you have money, even if you're skinny. You're not mentally well. For real. Ugly people. But ugly is more like, it's not the people fault, you know what I mean? Like, if you're born ugly, you cannot blame somebody to be ugly. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but fat, yeah, they put themselves fat. Broke, yeah, they put themselves broke. But you cannot say you're ugly, you're not gonna have kids, because that'll be like, it's not their fault. They born ugly. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't think it would be more unfair if you say ugly people not have kids, because they'll be a little more aggressive. Because it's not their fault. Some people just get unlucky with the looks. It's just fact. And they might be a good people. And usually ugly people, they're very more charismatic. They have more charisma. They're like, it's like unconscious, but you pay attention. Some people, they naturally is one way for them protect themselves, to have more charisma, to be more friendly. I'm laughing, guys are funny, but listen, it's true. So if you have any broke friend or unstable friend who talk about be pregnant, have this conversation for them. Say, listen, have you thought about it that you should not have a kid if you want to have kids? You should have a kid if you can meet the kid's needs. I talked to my cousin the other day. She was like, she have one already, and she's like, I was thinking about having another one. I say, don't have it. I don't think you have finance to have another kid. If you want to provide a good school, a private school, and all that, you don't have it. She's like, you know what? That's what I talked to my husband. If I want to really give the best for this child, I cannot give for two child. I say, have just one. You got to be smart. You cannot just have kid because you want to, I really want to she have a siblings. No, can you afford have another child? That's the question you should ask yourself. Not just financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Can you afford? My sister, when she had her first, and she's like, I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I should have another one. I say, ask yourself, are you capable? Financially, mentally, emotionally, to meet another child needs? Because I'm telling you, the life I want to live, for me to have a child, I need to have a date nan, night nan, a housekeeper, a cook, a chef. Marianne, is so unrealistic. Maybe for you, honey, it's not. I see people doing. I have friends who have day nan, night nan, have a cook, private chef. Stop saying things are unrealistic just because you never seen. Maybe it's unrealistic for you. But because I already decided I don't want to have kids, but I still want to have my private chef, my housekeeper. I want to have all that. Because why, Mari, you don't have kids? You should be in the kitchen. No, honey. I should nothing. I don't like domestic work. Oh, you gotta be sick. No, let's say. Do you? I do me. That's it. I'm not here to judging you if you do all this job. And I know you might be like, Mari, I'm already married. I born poor and I married broke. You know, if you're already in this struggle life, you have to decide. You're gonna stuck to the plan. Keep struggling with your man. Or you make a plan to get out. But don't be envy or hateful with the people who think different. I'm not hating people who have kids. Why women get so mad when you say you don't have kids? We all have different paths. And that's my mindset around children. I don't see children as a guarantee to not be alone, as a guarantee to have a personal project. The only guarantee you're gonna have if to be taken care of when you're old is having money. That's the only guarantee, honey. I'll guarantee you this. I've been in a house, nursing home. I've been volunteering in a nursing home for so many years. The majority of the people abandoned in a nursing home have kids. And the worst, the kids pick up the money, drop them there, and never come back. So it's not guaranteed. I'm not saying your kid's gonna do that, but it's not guaranteed. The only guarantee you're gonna be taken care of when you're old is for you to have money. Money, I always talk. You like or you don't. If you have money, you can pay a keeper, somebody to take care of you. You can pay a financial advice. You can pay somebody to really take care of you when you get old. That's it. Money. To have money, Mari, I'm already working hard. You need to start working smart. Have different incomes. Start an online business. Find men for you to ask for money. I don't know. Figure out your way, girl. Stop feeling bad. Yes, your money is gonna take care of you. Don't worry about it. If you don't want to have kids, don't be scared. Oh my God, I'm gonna be lonely. No. You're gonna be just fine. A lot of people, my best friend, 90, she don't have kids. She have niece, nephews, sister. They're close. They're beautiful family, but she don't have kids. She said she never regret. Another good friend, 70, my mom age. She don't have kids. She decides she don't want to have kids. She have a beautiful husband. They have this beautiful life, traveling, enjoying life. She plays sports. She's like, Mari, I'm so glad I never had a kids. She have niece, nephews, beautiful family. See them sometime, but they had their own life. That's it. I met a lot of people who do not have kids and they do not regret. So, hi, Annan. Hi, No Neck. I need to go, guys. I need to be back in the office 1. I have calls. But listen, don't binge. Okay? Stop binge your emotions. You got this. You're probably doing better than you think you are. And you might be like, Mari, I didn't lose any weight. But you don't put any weight either. You know what I mean? If you don't put any weight, celebrate. And don't believe on this story to just look, you're beautiful as you are. I'm here to tell you, you're not beautiful as you are. You're fat and you're gonna lose this weight and you're gonna get your shit together and you're gonna take some self-responsibility. You're gonna start sit with your emotion. You're gonna get way off this double chin. You're gonna get way off this larger back and you're gonna have your organs in their original size. You had enough. You expand your whole life binge. You expand your whole life being big. And where does this take you? Nowhere. That's it. Self-respect. Bye.